Hello students, how are you? I am your biology educator Dr. Meetu Bhavnani. Welcome to Vedantu NEET English channel. So again I am back with 10 minutes. Again I am back with 10 minutes series NEET 2026 chapter biomolecules and class 11. Means we are going to revise this chapter in 10 minutes. We are going to mug up this, summarize this chapter in 10 minutes. So students, biomolecules are the molecules synthesized and essential for human body. These molecules are very much essential for our human body. They are synthesized by the human body and we have to take biomolecules regularly to maintain the structure and function of the body. Now there are of two types, macromolecules and micromolecules. Macromolecules are complex structures, complex biomolecules. They have high molecular weight, and micromolecules are simpler molecules and they have low molecular weight. Okay students, now we can say macromolecule actually constitutes the polymers and micromolecule constituent the monomers along with some organic inorganic molecules also. So polymers are made up of monomer. Again, that means polymer is a complex structure. Polymer is a complex structure and monomer is a simpler structure. So, if polymer is polysaccharide, it is made up of many monosaccharide units and each monosaccharide is a monomer. Lipids made up of fatty acids plus glycerol. Proteins made up of amino acids. So, polysaccharide is a polymer, lipid is a polymer, protein is a polymer and the nucleic acid is also a polymer. So, polysaccharide made up of monosaccharides. Monosaccharide is a monomeric unit. Lipid, fatty acid plus glycerol, not so much long chain, but still due to the reasons of retentant, the lipids are placed in a macromolecule. Proteins made up of monomeric units, amino acid, nucleic acids by nucleotide. They all bounded by some specific linkages. Okay, so they are all considered as the organic molecules. What is the organic molecule? Organic molecule is a molecule having CHO element, means C with H, H with O. All the three should be in that particular molecule. All the three elements should be present in that particular molecule. Then the molecule is called as an organic molecule. Okay. CHO. Inorganic, only C, only CH, only HO. Vitamins, minerals and water. Then, if we are considering, if we want to create an experiment and we want to take some substance and want to fetch out that what type of macromolecule or what type of micromolecule is present in that substance or a tissue, whether it is a plant tissue, whether it is an animal tissue. So take an animal tissue, take mortar and pestle, crush it with CCl3, COOH, forms a slurry and allow to filter that slurry by Chinese cloth. You will get two types of, we can say, substances. Retentant, acid insoluble fraction, filtrate, acid soluble fraction. So, retentant. Definitely retentant are complex, high molecular weight and those filters are filtrate. Okay students. So, the elements which are present inside human body, they are also present in earth crust also. Some elements are in higher composition in earth crust and some elements are more inside our human body. So, average composition of cell is water present is 70 to 90%, proteins 10 to 15% arranging from higher to lower order, carbohydrate 3%, lipid 2%, no in that order, nucleic acid 5 to 7%, ions 1%. Okay. Now, what else? Now, primary and secondary metabolites. Primary itself manufactured by living organisms. Secondary metabolites are itself derivatives of derivatives of primary metabolites. Done? Now, polysaccharides. They are long chains of sugars, monosaccharides. Saccharine means sugar. Saccharine means sugar. Example, cellulose, inulin. Now, these polymers can be homopolymer or heteropolymer. Homopolymer means the polymer made up of same units of monomers, and heteropolymer means a polymer which is made up of different units of monomer. Suppose protein is a heteropolymer. That's why diversity is there. Now, structure of proteins, they are primary, single, spiral, helical, tertiary, woven, primary, more woven, and the tertiary structure of protein give rise to the concepts of enzymes. Enzymes participates in various chemical reactions of our body. They allow the substrate to convert into protein by lowering their activation energy, and enzymes never alter. Okay? Never alter themselves. Means they are not going to change themselves. So CO2 and H2O, if CO2, H2O, these two substrate results in the formation of H2CO3 product. Now, if this reaction will occur without enzyme, it will take 100, we can say it will take suppose 20 hours. Because without enzyme, the activation energy is more. CO2 requires so much kicking, so much energy to convert. H2O require more energy, so time will also taken. But if you use an enzyme, it will lower the activation energy, and fastly within seconds or minutes the CO2 plus H2O will give rise to the product H2CO3. Okay. Now, enzymes works on various factors. Temperature, if you increase the temperature, enzymatic activity increases. If you decrease the temperature, enzymatic activity decreases. Same with pH, increase or decrease. Concentration of substrate means enzyme always bound to a specific substrate. Enzyme substrate complex will form and the product will form. Now, suppose one enzyme come bind with substrate, another enzyme come bind with substrate. Suppose after then means the enzyme substrate complex will form, two enzyme substrate complex will form. Now more substrates are coming, but no enzymes, enzymes are packed. Okay, so what will happen? It will cause a saturation point, or we can say if substrates have hurry to form product, they will use some inhibitor which are actually similar with the enzyme but not actually the enzyme. Succinic dehydrogenase. Okay. Classification and nomenclature of enzyme. In nomenclature, always in suffix a is put oxireductases, transferases, hydrolases, lysases, isomerases, and ligases. Now, what are the cofactors? Cofactors means some enzymes are tertiary proteinaceous structures, so enzymes are proteinaceous structures. If you put some non-protein structure with those enzymes, they are called as cofactors. It may be vitamins, it may be metallines, it may be coenzymes. So, non-protein part constituent, and if the protein part is itself with the enzyme, it is called as apoenzyme. Okay, students, so this is all about your 10-minute series of biomolecules. Thank you so much.